Okay, so you might have noticed that there are some apps in the camera settings on your Mac, right? So when you open up the settings page on your Mac, and then when you go to the privacy and security, you have a dedicated section for the camera. And in here, you have a couple of different apps which are part of this page. So how can you add new apps in here, right? So the way that it kind of works is that in order to have an app show up in here, it has to at first ask you for the permission to get access to the camera, right? So for example, I opened up the App Store, I looked up the camera application, and I essentially downloaded this quick camera. So I downloaded the app, and then when I open it up, it asks me if it can access my camera. And from that moment on, whatever I decided, if it was yes or no, from that point on, it's going to show up in here in the camera settings. So once it asks for permission for the camera, you then have the ability to revoke it right here in the privacy and security, right? So that's how you can make an app show up in here, right? So for example, if I downloaded something like Zoom or Microsoft Teams right here, I personally have an app which could access the camera, which is the Microsoft Teams. But since I did not even open it up, I didn't get to the page where it would ask me for camera permission. Well, it's still not going to ask me for that, right? So you can see I open it up, so it asks me for the microphone like that. And it will also likely ask me about the camera once I get inside and log it in. Right, and once I do go through the process, once I start my first video chat, once I will need the camera for the first time, then the Microsoft Teams is going to pop up in here, and I'm going to be able to turn on or off the camera control. So that's kind of how it works. I just wanted to make it clear, so just so you find it useful, or you know how it works in the future. If you have any other questions, let me know down below about them. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you never see videos like these. I mean, you actually never miss them. Sorry about that. This is for you to pay attention till the end of the video, right? So you can catch if I make any typo or a mistake like this. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.